Hello everyone. How are you today? Hello Beth. Hi everyone. So today is day 4 of Inktober. Not sure if you saw. I did this yesterday. I took a picture of it, but guess what? I forgot to post it on all the social media. I had to do it quickly this morning before today's show. But this, let's put it the right way up. This is the make I did. Let's put it on the other camera. Can you do it better then? There you go. That is the make I did. How fabulous is that? I mean, look at all that sparkle. It's all done with ink. So the prompt word was vessel. Now, when I looked up vessel is any container that is hollow that holds something, whether it's liquid or a solid or anything like that. Let's turn me down a bit loud. So yeah, this is my version of vessel. An Aladdin lamp holding the genie, and yeah, exactly, Beth, exactly. Like it's a gin. It's called a gin lamp. That's what genies are. They're known as gin. DJINN. So that is my version, and I did a little background just with the leftover ink. I mixed it up on my board here, put the water on it, and then I just dabbed it here and there, and it made this lovely sort of purpley background. And then I just put a bit of yellow. What was it? It was draw bale. I used just bits of yellow here and there, and kind of making sort of like an aura around the pot there. And then I just added a little bit of sparkle. So yeah, that's my version of Vettel, and I actually really like it. I liked it so much that I put it on a black background just to border it, and I dyed it on the back as well. That's how much I liked it. But today is a really fantastic one. It is to do with not. That is the prompt word today. No problem, no. The prompt word today is not. So I thought I'd do a nice fun little knot that I like. And I'm going to use ink. Just gonna use ink, and I'm just gonna draw it. Nothing special. Just gonna draw it. So it's gonna be a fairly short show today. And I thought I would do, it's my favourite knot as well. I thought I would do the Celtic infinite knot. Oh, let's shake this up first. It's also known as the Valkanut in old, what's it? Oh, I'm not shaking now. Yeah, very brownie tonight. Okay, no problem. It's all right. At least you joined us for a little bit. Yeah, known as the Valkanut, which was a knot that the Vikings used. But the knot itself is actually the oldest art, or the oldest visualization of it is actually over 5,000 years old, and it depicted on an Indian temple. I researched it quite a bit a long time ago about different symbols and whatnot, and it's also known as the triquetra. Now, the Druids first used the triquetra a very long time ago. A very, very long time ago. Within their teaching. And nobody knows exactly where it come from. all they know is they didn't write, is it? All these people know is that ink drying. Ah, there you go. Didn't dip it properly. So, yeah, about the knot. It's also known as the triquetra, and it's a symbol of apparently it's supposed to symbolize eternity or infinity. But nobody really knows where it's from. Not really. I need another pic. Oh yeah. I think I've done this wrong. Hang on, guy. I think I've done it wrong. Got my. I'm not going to waste the paper. Got my nail file here, so I just use my nail file. Get rid of what I don't need. This is a metal nail file. Very good. I'm going with the grain. Oh well, let's get rid of that. There we go. Hi, Dieta. Oh, you are an oil bill. Oh, I hope no animal got hurt. So yeah, the triquetra. It's very old. Another day, nobody knows where it's from. It's been seen on loads of different places. The Christians adopted it. It's been found an ancient Germanic coin. Oh, it's been found loads of places. And it's quite hard to draw, as you can tell. Okay. But yeah, there's loads of different stories about it. There's a story about a Viking who he was a king, and he would it was something to do with eternal life, and Odin had cursed him with this on his heart. I can't remember the king's name now, but that duck in my head, that story duck in my head. So, I'll wait for that. I think that's a bit too far. But this is what the Inktober all about, is to judge you the ink. So I thought today I'd judge you the ink. I bought the Better ink. It's Jimmer ink, not Sparkle. It's Jimmer ink. Very nice ink indeed. I love the ink. Very, very nice ink. Right. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that line there, I think. Get rid of that line in a minute. So, yeah, it's known as many different names depicted in different ways. The history of it just well, to me, it's interesting. Give me. So yeah, today is about not. Now I haven't seen any of you lot putting any of your mate on my pay on my on my board. So what's going on? What's going on, guys? What's going on? You know what? I've drawn it wrong. I'm gonna just rip that out. Start again. Yeah, I got a picture of it just here. Because today, Joe, is Monday, and it's homemaking, home decor. So I thought I'd do a little thing. Well, what paper are you using? This is watercolor paper. I just bought it from the work. It was I think it was £1 or something, £2 maybe. Lot of lot of sheets in it, 16 sheets, 230 GSM, added free. It environmentally friendly. It's Crawford and Black. So it's the one that the work use all the time. They have Crawford and Black all the time. I actually we did one here. Can you see in the box? I put it in the box, and I thought, oh, I don't know if the ink's gonna work. So you know what I'm gonna do? Instead of water paper, I'm actually gonna try and do it with the ink in the box, and then we'll do about the purple paper. Then it not duck all the way down. The purple paper. So let's see how it does with wood. No, I was a bit afraid it wasn't going to work on wood. So I think, oh, it worked very nicely. It does bleed a little bit, but it's very nice. Oh, look at that. Actually, I quite like that. I don't mind it bleeding. Makes it look a bit rustic, actually. I might tea stain it later. Could tea stain it. But I drew this one earlier on. Using the picture from a book that I have. So yeah, this symbol very nobody really knows how old it is, where it came from, or what it actually means. So people have like, what do you call them, professors and all those people that investigate this sort of stuff. They presume that it's to do with eternal life, and there's many different types of symbols like it. As I just said, the Odin, it's known as Odin symbol. And Odin symbol. Yes, it is the Celtic knot. It is, but it's also known as many other different things as well. Beth, this is what I was just saying. It's known as It's known by other names as well. As a day, like the Valkanut. The Valkanut is very similar. It's in one of the oldest Bibles in the world, which is dated about 9th century AD. So after the birth of Christ. It was written by a monk, and he included this symbol in just like in the pretty bit, because sometimes you put pretty bit in your Bible if you're making it yourself. It's in an Indian temple somewhere. I can't remember where it was, but that stuck in my mind when I was researching it a long time ago. It's in an Indian temple which is dated 5,000 years, which was dated 5,000 years from when they found it. So it's probably about 6,000 years old now, which is older than Christianity. So if the Indian, because Indians were a Buddhist temple, I think it was actually. I might be wrong, But yeah, it's a very old dimple, but nobody knows where it comes from. It's one of those mysteries. One of those mysteries. It's a bit like the Crafty Crafter. Just one of those mysteries. I'm just a mystery to everyone. Oh, it's so funny. And actually, I love this dimple. It's a dimple that I've known for a very long time. And when I first came in contact with it, I was quite freaked out because I actually had a dream about it before I actually researched it, so a bit spooky. And then I saw it in Charmed, and I was like, oh my word, that dimple again. So it kind of stuck in my mind for a very long time, and in the end I just decided to research about it. I learned about how it could be a mythical dimple, a dimple given to us by Odin himself to symbolize death, birth, and rebirth. That was found out by an archaeologist. Can't remember the name, but yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. Here we go. I'm thinking I might colour it. Shall I colour it? I don't know how the purple is gonna look on here. I don't want to colour it in, colour it in a bonkers colour just in case it doesn't work. But you know what? I don't even mind that it's bleeding. It looked good on camera. I'll get to your I'll get to your comment in a minute. Hang on. Yeah, I have weird dreams. I had before I met Dave, I actually had a dream about Dave, and I spoke to this man in my dream, and he said to me, "Follow David." And the next day, guess what? I met Dave. True story. I'm not even joking about that. I told my good friend Michael about the dream, and this was before I met Dave. And the next night, he said, "Right, you and me are going out. You're not getting in your flat all upset and whatnot. No, you're not. No." So he took me out on a night. Good night out, one of those good night out. Yeah, I am doing card crafting. Don't forget, it's the new way of doing my job. So Monday is home decor, Wednesday is doff craft, Friday is scrapbooking, and Saturday is paper craft, like card making, etc. I might do the odd card on a Friday or maybe a Wednesday, but don't forget this month is Inktober, so I will be doing things for Inktober on every day actually, whilst it's Inktober. So I'm going to do the Durkle in purple. And then the triquetra I might do in the red that I got. The red is lovely. Should I paint it instead of... No, I think I'll continue using the pen. I love using the pen. I've actually been doing a lot with this pen recently. Love this sparkle. But yeah, I will be doing card making. But don't forget, the channel is not just about card making, it's about all crafting. Okay, all types of crafting. It's purple, quite dark and deep. Now the color of royalty is royal purple, which is my most favorited color in the whole world. Royal purple. It's the color of the god, plural. Color of the god, and inspiration is normal purple. A normal purple color. I do love the meaning of color, don't you? I wonder who came up with these sometimes. Because sometimes I just think, this is bonkers. Total bonkers. Don't like me. So, yeah, I did go through what was going to be happening with my channel last week on Monday. When we had a long chat about what was going to go on, and yeah, so it's bleeding quite a bit there. I think I used too much ink. Don't matter. I'll put some paint down. I have some white paint here, so I could put some white paint down to cover it a bit. But it's all right. It's not bleeding too. Oh, it is bleeding quite a bit there. It does look good though. I'm actually quite liking it. I probably should have painted the whole thing first, but I don't know if ink worked. Oh, quality drink. Oh my word. I only have to look at a box of quality drink and I put on £5. I do like the dark purple very much. So that's the circle done. I will do the triquatre on paper, I think, just to put it on the various social media. Because although I think this ink actually absorbs. Oh, it's not. It does alright. I think, to me, the triquatre is quite a lucky gimbal as well for me. Just tidying it up a bit. There we go. Me, am I crafting? Oh, I'm doing loads of stuff. I'm making those cards, making cards. I have been making cards. I made this lovely card. I don't think I have it on my laptop. I made this lovely card on Saturday for a friend of mine. Using an LDR red damp, you know, the lily damp, using that. So yeah. And hopefully LDR red should be sending me some stuff soon to show you. If they send it to me this month, we'll look at it next month, if you know what I mean. Because this month's quite an interesting time at the moment, and some of my work being put onto a website. Some of the work that I'm doing. So That's pretty good, actually. You're going on to a special website and an Inktober or Inkfest website. Can't remember what he called it, actually, but he put it on the website. He did. He asked my permission first. Can I put it on there? Yeah, put it on there. Fine. Greeting card on a greeting card keeper. Oh, what, like a bot? Oh, okay. Okay, I know the one you mean, I think. Cheated it. Oh, this is how I wanted it. Why didn't the other go like that? No, I wanted the other. May did some really great stuff. I love May made it. May made it, and Doke and I. Okay, hold it there. Look. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't mind that bleed. I quite like it. Gives it character. Bleed into the other colour, but it doesn't matter. Because you don't really do it. I should have done it on paper, I reckon. Yeah, she got her new granddaughter to cuddle. That's more important than crafting. Anything that makes you happy is more important than anything else. If you know what I mean. Come on. There you go. Very sparkly. Very sparkly. Yeah, and I think though, because if you look here, this ink is actually bleeding into the wood. So I think what I might have to do later on is just paint over it in another colour, like white maybe. So I just thought I'd give it a try. I did have it ready on the watercolour paper, but that went wrong. I quite like it. Quite like it. I think I might. It is bleeding a bit too much. Oh no! Beth, what's wrong? It's not COVID, did it? Better not be. Not like that. I've had that. I'm keeping away from people, kind of, except for when I go to my coffee day on my done day. I can't stay in the house all the time, obviously, but it's safer for me too, I must admit. But no, COVID horrible. If you deal the wood first, would that the ink? The ink wouldn't bleed, but I don't think the ink would stay on there if you dealed it, because you'd have to deal it with something like Mod Podge or something like that, and the ink would just glide off. So I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure with that yet. I'll be honest, but I'm quite liking it. I don't mind it being all bleedy, if I'm honest. It's me that's using it at the end of the day. I just thought I'd give it a go. I did have my watercolor paper all ready to draw it and whatnot, but then like, well, I've got it on here, so why not try it? Okay, so I've actually got paint here. So let's give it a go. Let's do some paint around it. I might just do like a halo of paint. It's acrylic, white acrylic. It's £2 from thework.co.uk here in England. Very nice job. I've told you about it before. Right, so it's acrylic paint. I love acrylic paint. So what I'll do is I'll just probably shouldn't put water on it. I'll do a coat of it first. The ink is actually mixed in with it. How weird. How weird. Maybe I should have waited for the ink to dry. It's alright, I'll do a coat and then I can do another coat afterwards. I don't even mind brush stroke. I love that. Actually, after I paint, I always leave my brush stroke, even if they look horrendous. The painting just here, that got so many. Yeah, that's the dame over here. Like it. Look, let me tell you, right? I have studied microbiology. I studied microbiology. Now, a vaccine is not a cure. All right, this is where some people are getting it confused. A vaccine is not a cure. It just helps your body with your antibody in your body, your white blood cells, and it helps the vaccine give your antibody the code, let's say, to fight. But it's not fighting the virus itself, the COVID virus itself. COVID actually had a barrier around it. The actual virus is within a DAC, and it's the DAC that you do. It's got loads of binds and everything apparently, and it's the DAC that you actually do under the microscope. And when you add the vaccine to the DAC, it breaks down the DAC, which then tells your body to go and fight what's inside. So what's inside the DAC is a weak virus, a bit like a bit like flu and whatnot, but worse. But your body can still fight it off because of the DAC. Now, if the DAC was still there, you would be very, very thick indeed, because the virus is protected, and the only way for the virus to get out is through the DAC, and that's what it does. It goes through the DAC. That's how I understand it when the scientists were telling me. So this vaccine isn't a cure. It just, as I said, it just helped your body. So I have a friend who what did I call him? Anti-vaxxer. He doesn't like the thought of vaccines at all. He'd rather have his body pure. So he doesn't have any vaccine, nothing. And he was brought up like that. And he misunderstood completely what the vaccine was about. Completely. And that's one of the reasons why he wouldn't take the vaccine. And what a vaccine is all about, because there's loads of vaccines, as you know. There's the flu jab, which is a vaccine, helped your body fight the flu each flu year, each flu month, or whatever you want to call it. Here it's about this time of year. About September time is when we get given it over here in England. If you're eligible, you can get it for free. Actually, I don't mind it. I quite like it. What is the white stuff you're painting with? I did that already. The white stuff I'm painting with is acrylic paint, and I'm just painting over those little bit that bled out. But I'm still keeping the shape. So this bit here where I painted are dried now, and I can just dab. What I do is I dab over it. If I painted over it, I'd be breading it. Just dab it, and then when it dried, because acrylic paint, when it's thin, it dried very quickly. So yeah, when it dried, I can then paint over it with no problem. So I dab, just like that. Yeah, going pink there where I've dabbed it and where I've then wiped over it. I wipe over it just to make it thinner, so it dried quicker. So in about 5 minute time or 2 minute time, I'll go back over that and it'll be fine. And then I might end up giving it about 3 coats, but it'll still look good. I love acrylic paint. It's so versatile. You can play with it as much as you like. And actually, acrylic paint is very good for filling those gaps. Very good for filling those cracks. So, see where I've... It's already drying because it's quite warm in here. It's been very dunny today and quite warm. Although it rained a little bit, it's still been dunny and warm. So I just... There we go. Not too bad. So once I've finished that, once I've finished it all, it will look absolutely wicked, I promise you. I had my white paint to hand because I was doing something earlier on with it. And I'll just use the rest of it just to paint around it. This bit here, not dry yet, but it will be. I want, actually what I'd love is them gold paint. Love them gold paint. White paint, very good. I'll tell you a little secret. White paint is very good for a first layer. So if you're doing a first layer for a painting, like on a canvas, you use the white paint, and you wait for it to dry, and then you paint over it. Yeah, some artists do like 2 or 3 coats of the white paint. I don't like doing that. I like to have a nice thin layer of it, and then I'll paint over when I do my painting on a canvas. And I like that chalkiness, and when I paint onto that chalkiness bit, it makes my work look so good. In my opinion, that's my opinion. And when that dries, I can just peel it off as well. So I let that dry overnight, but there it is. Don't look too bad. quite like it actually. When I've done, I'll take a picture. I think I might take off some of the pinky bit, and when that's dry, I can add more white to it over the top. It's gone pink. Could you use Jetto? Jetto, you could use Jetto first if you're painting, yeah. If you definitely use Jetto if you're painting, definitely. Anyway, I'll leave that to dry overnight, and then I'll come back to it later on tomorrow. Put my paintbrush in there. And I'm going to give this another go. Where's my pen? I've got a trading paper here. Got some trading paper here. I did it on the wooden thing. So I just used it very quickly, and then I tried to draw it from scratch earlier, and it just didn't work. So I do a little bit of cheating. Not cheating really. I had a really good day today, actually. Really good day today. No episode today. Last night, apparently, I did a bit of jaking. Don't know why. These new tablets are supposed to stop that, apparently. Or help towards it. Maybe I didn't take them at the right time yesterday, so it went a bit wonky. There we go. Done a little bit of cheating. It's really, I like this is why I love acrylic paint, because it just comes off so easy. Even when it's dry, it goes powdery when it's really, really thin. And when it dries. There you go. Voila, nice and clean and tidy. Right, here's my say hello to Shannon, everyone. I think she's watching today. I think she said she would try. She doesn't speak on it. She does watch it. She had her account broken into, so she doesn't do much on the computer anymore because she doesn't want her account to be broken into, which is fair enough. Fair enough. I did just finish painting some Halloween decorations. Can't wait for my Halloween show. Guys, seriously, spread the news to everyone you know who is crafty. Okay, spread the news. 28th of October, I will be doing my midnight crafting, and I'm actually being serious about that. It will be midnight here. it's going to be very difficult because LDR ended on as well. I don't want to step on their toes or anything. Oh, actually, I might move it to the 29th, so I can watch the LDR on that night. 29th of October, I'm changing it. It's when we are doing the midnight craft along. It is the craft along, and I have a website for everyone to go to get their bits and bobs. You will have to go and get them yourself. It's completely free. Nearer the time, I will let you know. That's the only day that I won't be doing anything. I'll down that down in a minute. I won't be doing inking on that day. I won't be doing my day show either. My during the day show it will just be too tiring for me. So literally midnight, which is what 7 p.m. Is that right? 7 p.m. Pacific or in Eastern? I can't remember. I've got it all written down. I'll let you know. Actually, did I say? No, I did the 28th for a reason. Let me go away and check. I'll go away and check first. Oh, you know what might be good? I don't know if Jill go for this. I wonder if Angie would do a craft along with her. What do you reckon, Guy? Do you reckon she will? I might ask her. Angie, do you fancy doing a craft along with us on the 28th? Only half because Halloween midnight craft. UK time, innit? It's better doing it on paper, can you do? It's just so much better on paper. It was made for paper. I just thought I'd give it a go on Word. Because at the end of the day, that is what paper is. Well, that's what paper used to be. Used to be Word. Why not? But it bled on that, though. It didn't do too well. I might just leave it like this. I might not even colour it in. What do you reckon, guys? Let me know in the comment. Do I colour it in? No one's watching. Anyone watching? No. There we go. I don't want to be treading on any toes, so I'll do what Angie and Alan say about it. That might be quite cool, actually, doing a craft along with them. It'd be like what would you call it? Being with a celebrity. It would be, wouldn't it? Angie and Alan. Be like being with a celebrity. They've been doing it for so long on YouTube. Been doing it for a very long time. Crafting. What's the time? Nearly finished, guys. I promise. So here it is on paper. I did have to cheat in the end, which I'm sorry. There we go. So there is the knot. The Celtic Eternity knot. I might actually do the triquetra in red. You know what? I'm going to paint it. I'm going to use the paintbrush. Here it is. Let's give it a whiz up. Oh dear! What, Jane? Oh no! Does that mean I'm not live on Facebook? Oh dear! That's a bit of a bummer, isn't it? There were rumours that someone had hacked into Facebook and got into their, the Facebook through the Facebook firewall, which is a little bit concerning. Oh, this red. Oh, it's so sparkly. It's gorgeous. Let's make it a bit more red. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Oh, I went over a little bit. No. I'll have to damn that. I did want to colour this bit in. Just this bit. And if I had a green, oh, that would be nice. That would be very nice, the green. I wonder if a green pen would do, and then just put some sparkle on it. You know? So, I'm going to have to check my Facebook page. I should have done that before the show. So that means that I'm not airing to... Oh, what have I done there? That means I'm not airing to Facebook. Which is a bit annoying. So there we go. Oh, was it? Oh, I don't use Google Chrome, luckily. I use a different one. Oh my word. What is the world coming to, eh? Oh, hello, Janet. Nice to see you, my dear. Nice to see you, Janet. Been a while, dear. Well, a couple of days, dear. Eh? Right, let me grab my do we need the middle toe that I want? I need to check first. Check. In that. Or do I want it darker? No, that's not dark enough. Oh, let's give middle toe a go. I did colour it like this. Oh, it's still a bit wet. Oh well. It's mud a tiny weeny bit, but it doesn't matter. And I'll colour that bit there. I'm using water on water here. Not a good idea, is it, really? Doesn't matter. I won't put sparkle on it. Or shall I? That's very pretty, actually. Red and green. It's very festive. Look at that. I like that. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, let that. I'm going to have you doing that. Let me have a quick look at Facebook. That's very scary, isn't it? Because loads of people have all their private detail on Facebook. I don't. I've only got my email and I don't have even have my phone number on there, I don't think. But yeah, some people have their bank details and their whole life on there. Reload. Oh dear, yeah, it crashed. Oh gee. Oh dear. Hope YouTube must be fine because the actor talking on it. Wow, well, 8:40. I wasn't on it on it. Oh, just before. What time did I get up? 5:30. I was awake, and I did meditating. Might been about 7 o'clock. I looked at it. Oh my word! Facebook. Everyone on Facebook, aren't they? Everyone. Anyway, I really love that. I should have gone for painting it rather than for colouring it with red pen rather than the paint. That beautiful. Mind you, I used the paint on there. But look at that. That's beautiful. And I'm actually going to keep the green and not being sparkly because I quite like that. And I'll trim around it and put it on black later on, I think. Leave this white bit here in the denter maybe. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining me today, guys. It's been a pleasure as usual. Well, don't know what today. Facebook gone. Oh dear. I wonder if it's been wiped completely. That would be a major because Facebook one of the things that everyone in the world had, isn't it? We'll have to go to the other one. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. Please remember, I really want to do your version of the prompt that Inktober had given. You can use any ink you like. You don't have to use this pen ink. No, I bought this pen ink just to give it a try, and when you take it up, it actually does shimmer. It's beautiful ink, very nice ink. This. I might even invest in a a fountain pen, Betty, for it. It's fountain pen ink, and it does shimmer for a little bit, but it still works as an ink. But after a while, if you don't keep taking the bottle, you won't get a shimmer. But to me, that doesn't matter. I just enjoy using it. I'm loving it, actually, really enjoying it. Anyway, yeah, please do share your ideas. I'd say on Facebook, but it looks like it down on Pinterest. You will do a board on mine, hashtag Inktober 2021. I'm actually going to change it to that. Hashtag Inktober 2021, okay, is the name of the board. So please do share. You'll see my 3 mates already on there. Let me show you actually. I'll share my green. Shared green. Share. I'll show you what I've done so far. Here you go. If you missed it before, this is the one that I did on the 1st, which was last Friday. And it to do with crystal. That was a lovely card that I made. Really enjoyed doing that one actually. I've still got some of the paper for it. Oh, it's gone now. Need to go back to it. Here we go. Inktober. I don't know how to use this one. Here's the one that I made on Saturday with the playing card. The ages. I do need to redo these because if you remember when I shook the ink, I didn't put the lid on properly, so ink blood everywhere. Luckily it didn't get on the floor, just over here. But that one I did on that Saturday, and they did one that I did yesterday. Very pretty, loads of glitter on that one as well. So yeah, so please do add to the page. I have noted some people posting on Facebook. Joy Dampton, for instance, she's done some wonderful ones on Facebook. And yeah, do share it. So thank you very much for watching. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also share with your friends as well. Let them know that the Crafty Crafter is in town. So yeah, thank you for joining me, and I shall see you guys on Wednesday. See you guys on Wednesday. Okay, thank you very much.